Hey, what's up, good people? It's Rob here. It's been about a week since I've done a video. I've been doing some other things, and quite frankly, I've been concerned with some of the stuff that's been going on in Florida and Georgia and in the Caribbean. I've got family, friends, and my wife has a mom who's in Georgia, and they actually had a tree fall on her place. Fortunately, it was at the back of the place. And the guy who's been helping me to take my work to the internet to where I can have privacy, it just so happens that most of his family is in Florida. So Doug and I will get back to it. I appreciate you, brother, but for now I want to do a video because people ask me about if I'm going to do more about the Illuminati videos. And first of all, let me preface this by saying they're not the Illuminati. So I went and changed the titles because it's on me. Not that I did not know the truth to begin with, because I most certainly did. They are not the Illuminati. They are the fake Illuminati. We are the Illuminati. They are the children of darkness. So let me say a couple words here, and then we're going to look at a bunch of pictures, and we'll run some music to it, and I want you to see the worker bees who go out to manipulate and to destroy you. As you guys know by now, I'm censored, and AP and Proletarian both, and back-to-back days. I thought it was ironic. AP asked me, she's never seen a channel get so many shills. And then Proletarian told me the day before, when he and I were talking on the phone, that he's never seen a channel be so censored. I'm not censored because I'm special. I'm not censored because of anything about me. I'm censored because I tell the truth. I don't lie, I don't cheat, I don't steal, I tell the truth. You see, the rest of these people who make videos that they'll do a video about the Illuminati, they'll tell you some made up shit like this. They've sold out to the system. No, man, they are the system. They were born evil. They are the epitome of evil. They can't be saved, they can't be good. I'm telling you what's in the Almighty God, the Almighty Creator's word. These wretched beasts cannot be saved. They are pure evil. And I've said some other words that have pissed off the system. And at this point, I'm beyond caring, man. Really. Really. So let's look at here, people, at some things. And let's open up the Bible. And I'm going to be brief. And I'm not going to drag this out. I just want you to look at something. Here's the word illuminate. Brighten with light. Intellectually or spiritually enlighten. That's us. That's us. That's not them. They are the children of darkness. Then Jesus spake again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. That sure as hell is not them, because they deny, mock, and hate him. Hebrews 10:31 and 32. 31, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. You better believe it is. But to call to remembrance the former days which after ye were what? Ye were illuminated. That's you, us believers. Ye endured a great flight of afflictions, and we are enduring them now. The word illuminate in your Strong's Concordance, for those of you who don't have one, if you can't afford one, please save up and get one. The older the better. Use it's fine. It's important in your study. It's where we get the word the word photo from. It's from the Greek word. Forgive me for trying to get out my words. I'm trying to fight my cat at the same time. To shine, to give light, to illuminate, to bring to light up, to make evident, to reveal. Let's read another verse. 1 Thessalonians 5:5. Ye are the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of the darkness. We are the Illuminati. You get it? Is the light bulb coming on? You are the Illuminati. 2 Peter chapter 2. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of the truth shall be evil spoken of. You wonder why I'm censored. And through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you. You people, they prey on you with their words, so they can steal from you and they can take from you, whose judgment, talking about them, now of a long time, lingereth not, and what? Their damnation slumbereth not. End of Bible verse, my words. These fallen devils and their corrupt seed are a doomed creation. They live to harm you and I. They hate and mock Jesus Christ because he is coming for their asses. And if you don't like the way that I am presenting this to you, find yourself another channel. There's millions of them that will spew lie after lie to you. We are not of the same DNA. Do you think that's a coincidence, man? They are of the serpent. We are not. We are of the Father, the one true Father. Jude 1, 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness until the judgment of the great day. Jude 1:13, raging waves of the sea, foaming out their own shame, wandering stars, to whom it is reserved the blackness of darkness forever. They're doomed. You see, they are a doomed creation, and they know it. Let's go further, shall we? Again, because this is important. Now, I know I've said this before, but I'm going to keep saying this because I want you guys to get it. Revelation 12:4, and his tail, talking about the dragon, the serpent, that is, those two words are synonymous, dragon and serpent. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them where? To the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman. Now, what are stars? Stars are fallen angels. And what is 1/3? What is 1/3? It's 33 and 1/3. This is where you see the 33 and the 13 everywhere. Revelation 12:4. Now let's look at the word Lucifer. Now this verse is actually speaking to the king of Babylon. You know, many people have taken this verse out of context, but that's okay. I want you to see what's being said here. This is Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? Who's also called the morning star? Jesus Christ. You see the mockery trying to impersonate. How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? And he is doing the same thing now. Let's look at something. If you go to your Strong's Concordance and you look up the word Lucifer, which is still sung in the Catholic churches, by the way, because that's actually where the word Lucifer came from. It was injected into the Bible by the so-called Catholic Church. It's from the word Hallel or Halel. It could actually be Haylel, pronounced Halel. Shining one. Short definition, morning. Then if you go over to where the transliteration is halal, here we have the short definition, shine. Now, we know that Allah is the devil. Now, if we see here that certain people must eat what kind of food? Halal. So Muslims claim that they must have halal food. Why? Because Allah is Lucifer, and he will require his followers to eat food dedicated to him. Are you getting it yet? And for those of you who disagree with me, prove me wrong. I'm not telling you, I'm just telling you, prove me wrong. The serpent in the garden was not a snake, it was an angel. His name was Apollyon, Baal, whatever you want to call him. He's only got 50 different names. And the more you read, you will learn more about the truth of the Bible. Now let's review. In part one, we looked at gang signs of these monsters, okay? We looked at from the highest to the lowest. Doesn't matter if you are a multi-millionaire in Hollywood to the guy trying to make money on eBay. If you belong to the beast system, and most YouTubers who are out to deceive you, they have to belong to the beast system. Why do you think I'm censored? Because I gave them the middle finger. I don't belong to them. I'm not of their family. I have my own family. I belong to Yahweh. I belong to Yeshua. I don't belong to the devil. We looked at their gang signs. The pyramid, Apollyon, which many people are running around saying it's a constant 666. No, it's the eye of the devil, man. We looked at their one-eyed symbolism everywhere. We looked at the horns. And this is the horns of Remphan, the horns. We looked at their vow of silence. Then in verse number 2, excuse me, I've got the Bible on my mind. In Illuminati part 2, we talked about time, the misconception that people have of time. There is a huge misunderstanding about time of this earth and of the Bible. It has been taught that with this earth, and we've only been here for 6,500 years, this is a mathematical impossibility. No one man and woman could actually procreate to create billions upon billions and billions of people. It's asinine and foolish to anybody to believe that. When Peter said one day is like 1,000 years, when he said 1,000 years of us is like one day to our Father, man, he was being symbolic, which is what much of the Bible is, and it takes discernment and a gift from the Father to know when he's being literal and when he's being symbolic. These structures here go back thousands of years, man, to a war that was going on ages ago. I mean literally ages, as in eon. Structures underneath the ocean, 10, 20, 30,000 years old. Structures on the floor of this earth. Who knows how long that it's actually all this has been here. Pyramids dot every single part of this earth, and people want to believe that this is 6,500 years old. Only the Father knows the age of this earth. That's it. He's the only one who knows. None of us know. In part 3, we went a little bit deeper. We opened up the Bible and we read from the scriptures about the star of Remphan, Moloch, Cune. We looked at the tabernacle, the star of the tabernacle of Moloch. We looked at this hideous sign that is all over this earth. We learned that the churches play a huge role in helping this evil system to be implemented. Demonic 501c3. Get it? C is in 333. It's right in your face, people, with the pyramids in the back. No, those are not mountains. Here is the Pope. What is on his fish hat? And that's what it is. It's a fish hat, man. I'm not going to get into it more. It's the star of Remphan. There is no star of David. I love David. There is no Star of David. There's a Star of Remphan on one of the biggest churches in the United States. That's a problem. All these monsters here are the 501c3 church. They help to implement the beast system. Now we're going to go into part 4. And the fire has been lit, and people, it's on steroids, man. It's running downhill, and it's getting worse and faster and stronger, and we need to get prepared for it because it's coming. Who helps to, what promotes this? Well, it's the media. Hollywood works nonstop in its worship of the dragon. It's a 24-hour IV of filth, lies, and witchcraft. When you watch TV now, people, the modern TV is watching you back. Oh yeah, it watches you back. Many of you have probably been watched. You have been recorded, and you simply do not know it because you are too much. You are in trance. You are in a trance in your TV show, your TV program. Get it? Program. Then you go over to the YouTubers, the video makers, the liar who gather around the scraps of the master's table. These are the little puppies who gather around. These are the Dabus, the M. Lord and God, and all the rest of these, Gary Franchini, all the rest of these little monsters. They gather around the table, and they're waiting for the devil and some of his demons to pitch them a little scrap of meat. Social media does nothing but promote these wretched monsters and their agenda. Facebook, YouTube, and then, of course, the media, the people who deny that Jesus Christ, they hate us, they hate him, and it's a non-stop cycle, 24/7, rinse and repeat, do it again. And why and who? People, we just got through learning about why and who. This is done by the media and by the devil and the dragon to tell you that you're nothing. You're not the children of the Almighty Father, and that you're going to go along. Jesus Christ is nothing. He doesn't exist. Let's go to the video. God bless you all. I'll say a word at the end.
Hey, I can play music from my phone. I can Google stuff. Is there any froyo nearby? What is the pituitary gland? How much does the earth weigh? What is the Illuminati? What is the pituitary gland? How much does the earth weigh? What is the Illuminati? What is the Illuminati? What is the Illuminati? What is the Illuminati? How long does...
Are we better connected in the first car with Android Auto? You have no idea. The Hyundai Sonata.
Thank you guys for watching. I want to say God bless to the people in the Caribbean, people in Texas, people in Florida and Georgia who have had to go through this dragon created storm done by HAARP and modified weather, because that's what it is. It's nothing more than that. People, we live in evil times, man. Evil times, really, some evil times. And I want you to think about a verse in Isaiah 5:20 and 21. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Just think about that verse just for a minute, and then think about the world that you live in. Think about the country that you live in. And this was said thousands of years ago. People, you're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to put your sword. You're going to have to stick it right in the ground, and you're going to have to stand on what you believe in. And if you got to keep tearing down your house and rebuilding and doing it over and over, do it. Do it, because you're going to have to be strong for what's going to come. For those of you who do not get all of your notifications, and I know that you don't, I'm going to take my work to some websites. Here's my information. Of those of you who want to follow me, great. If you don't, that's fine too. This is how you can reach me in case you should lose me. This way you will be able to follow me. Please stay in prayer, people. Open up your Bible and read it. If you don't know what you're reading, it's okay. None of us do. There's many times that I have read my Father's word and said, Father, what did I just read? It's a part of growing, man. It's a part of it. Put forth the effort. Your king is Jesus Christ. Now, when you watch these monsters in that video, did you see how much reverence they are willing to show for their king, Apollyon, the devil, the dragon, the serpent? We, as Christians, need to show way more love and passion for our king, Jesus the Christ, Yeshua. He is our king, he is our redeemer, and he will crush the serpent beneath his feet. And they hate him, and they are terrified of him. Listen, spare me when they talk about he doesn't exist. They know he exists. They know he's coming for them. Take care. God bless. I love you all.